Hi guys, welcome to Mondays with the Millennial Chef. Tonight I am making a healthy quinoa salad with grilled shrimp. So I did a little bit of prep work tonight beforehand because I want this to be pretty quick. So in this bowl here to start, I have cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, and artichokes. The other things that are going in here are feta cheese and either dried basil or dried dill, whatever you want, or you can do both. I'm gonna put both spices in there, but you can do either one. So what I'm gonna do right now is cook some of this shrimp right now. And a couple things to note about shrimp. Whenever you're buying it, make sure to get wild caught. Don't get farmed shrimp. It's just better to get wild. And also buy them deveined and peeled, because it's a lot of work to have to cut through and get the veins out and peel them. Get them deveined and peeled. It's much easier for you. So we're going to grill the shrimp right now. We'll saute the shrimp in a cast iron skillet with extra virgin olive oil. I'm just gonna plop them all in there. I also have the tails on. I meant to not get them on there, but I guess the guy didn't hear me, so there's gonna be tails on them. But I would definitely do no tails for this recipe. So, and like I said last week, shrimp takes absolutely no time at all to cook, like a couple minutes. Once it gets totally pink, it's done. So this is gonna take like 2 minutes to do right now. Keep them in even layer. Then I'm gonna season them with salt and pepper. Always salt and pepper. Sorry about the bongos if you hear them upstairs. I don't know what our neighbor's doing, but there's some volume upstairs, so try to ignore that. All right, so shrimp is gonna saute. Honestly, look, it's already getting pink. It is already getting pinker. That's how quick the shrimp takes to cook. It's so ridiculous. Look how easy that is. So let this cook for a couple minutes, and then let me bring you back over here. So I also, like I always have, are some optional things. So I had some pine nuts. I think it'll be really nice in this quinoa salad. So I added some pine nuts. I'm also gonna put in a few capers. Capers are like little olives. They're really briny, they're salty, and they're absolutely delicious, but this is optional, you don't have to do it. But olives, I do think you should put in this. It adds a really nice texture, very similar to the caper, but I like to add them both because I love the taste of olives. They're one of my favorite ingredients to use. So we're gonna do really, I'm so sorry about this noise, you guys. I don't know what the hell my neighbor's doing, but there's some noise that's happening upstairs. All right, so really quick dice. It's a rough chop. Rough chop. I can't speak. It's Monday of these olives. That's gonna go right in. Wow, I can't speak. Live with the Millennial Chef, everybody. Okay, so now back over to the shrimp. We're gonna flip these over. These are almost done cooking, as you can tell. Once they get pink, you're done. So these are like maybe 2 or 3 minutes and this is over. Because you do not want to overcook shrimp. It gets really tough and not very fun to eat. So flip these over. And these are actually wild caught from Ecuador. I got these from this really cool fish market. But you could use any fish you want with this. You could use, just a tilapia or a halibut or anything you like could be the protein in this salad. It could just be regular protein too. You can do a meat, whatever you want. So this is almost done here. Let this go for a little bit longer. And then I'm gonna get the quinoa. And I just cooked the quinoa. I put it in the refrigerator because I like this recipe to have a cooled quinoa versus a hot. But this is gonna be a salad, so I want it to be a little bit cooler. And I don't like cucumbers to be hot. I think that's not a very pleasant taste. So if you were gonna make this a warm salad, maybe I'd use a zucchini instead of a cucumber in this, and then it could be hot. So we are gonna put in, I could probably put all this in, but I'm gonna put in maybe 3/4 of it first. And this is instant quinoa and it has some like Mediterranean spices in there, but it's instant. This took me 10 minutes to do. All right, it's still a little bit warm because I made this a couple minutes ago, so that's okay. But try to get this cool before you're doing this. I think it'd be better cool. All right, so here's the quinoa. I'm gonna combine all that stuff. So if you're just joining, I'm making a healthy quinoa salad. And in here is cherry tomatoes, artichokes, and cucumbers. And And I'm just, oh, and those olives I just chopped up. Doing a quick toss of this. And those shrimp are probably almost done, maybe a couple more seconds on there. And now I'm also, oh, wait a minute, sorry guys. I just bought these today. I'm also gonna add in capers. And like I said, this is absolutely optional. You do not need to put in capers and olives. I just love the combination of adding them both. I think it's just a really nice flavor. And I love capers. I think they're delicious. So I'm eyeballing all of this here, by the way. I am gonna put in, that's about a tablespoon. And everything in here I'm eyeballing as much as, you know, you can put as many cucumbers, tomatoes, whatever you want. It's really up to you. But I put about a cup of each in here right now. All right, we're gonna sprinkle in some pine nuts as well. And of course, our feta cheese. Yeah, okay guys, so these are pretty much done. So that's what they look like right now. Yeah, these are definitely done. And try to get the tails off if you're buying them. I asked to get them off, but the guy was not listening to me, so he kept the tails on. But that just means when you're eating it, just cut the tails off before you eat it. So next, feta cheese. And again, and I use feta cheese a lot. As you guys can see, Mondays I've been using this maybe the past 3 weeks. I love feta cheese. It's healthy and it's really delicious. But if you want to use goat cheese in this or add cheddar, whatever cheese you want, you're right. You can absolutely use. But I'm going to go with feta. All right, a few sprinkles that. There we go. And then I'm going to put a little bit of dill and a little bit of basil. In my ingredients that I posted today, I said parsley, but I forgot I actually don't have any parsley, so I'm using basil instead. And it's dried. You could obviously use fresh too. Just a sprinkle of each. And we're pretty much done right now. I'm gonna put the shrimp on top and the whole thing's over. It's done. That's how quick this meal is. It's super healthy, as you can tell. Quinoa is gluten-free, it's filled with fiber. It's a really, really great alternative if you're doing anything healthy, so it's great. All right, next. The cast iron skillet is heavy, so I'm gonna bring the bowl to the cast iron skillet because I don't feel like dropping this and embarrassing myself. So, I'm gonna put the shrimp all on top here. And these shrimp, oh my God, it smells delicious in here. You could also season this shrimp with whatever you like, whatever spices you like. I kept it just salt and pepper. I'm keeping this really simple, really easy, but you could flavor it up with cayenne, a little paprika, whatever you like. But I'm keeping it really, really simple here. Look at that. Is that ridiculous or what? Okay. The dog is getting in the way. All right, so now we're gonna do our final toss here. You know, I'm actually gonna add the rest of this quinoa because why not? Okay, quinoa in. Okay, another toss, and then I'm gonna add our dressing to this. And when I tell you this dressing is quite possibly the easiest thing of all time, I kid you not. It is olive oil and vinegar. That is the entire dressing. Obviously, if you want to add some more ingredients to this, make it, you know, like a traditional, like maybe a lemon vinaigrette, and you put in lemon and Dijon mustard and garlic and whisk it all together, you could totally do that. But I'm gonna make my life super easy and just do this. A little bit of olive oil all over this right now. Maybe, that was probably like 3 tablespoons. And I'm using white wine vinegar. You could use apple cider vinegar. You could use just plain white vinegar. Anything, red wine would be really nice with this. But I'm gonna use white wine, I'm gonna use this, champagne would be great with this too. But I'm gonna use this vinegar because I have it on hand. All right on top. Again, I eyeball everything. So I would say probably about 3 or 4 tablespoons of each. But go, put that in, taste it, and see how you like it. If it's a little too vinegary, put a little more olive oil and vice versa. So we're gonna combine this all together. And this is such a healthy dinner. I am going to Costa Rica for my sister's wedding in under a month. So I am trying to eat as healthy as possible this next month. So I'm trying to find some really yummy, easy, healthy recipes that I'm gonna share with you guys every Monday. Okay. I'm gonna put a little more salt and pepper because you have to season every layer. Salt, and a little pepper. All right, I'm gonna mix and I'm gonna taste this for you guys and let you know how it is. All right, let's just get a close up of this beautiful salad. This This is our healthy quinoa salad with grilled shrimp. Let's take a look at this up close. We have our quinoa, we have shrimp, we have some cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, olives, artichokes, filled with flavors. So let's have a little tasty bit here. And I love quinoa so much. Oh, you could use couscous in here too. That'd be a great alternative. Oh my goodness. Those pine nuts are delicious in this. I said that was optional, but I would absolutely put that in there. That makes a really nice nutty flavor to this. It's really light. You can taste the vinegar and it's a little bit salty, and everything about this is absolutely delicious. You could top with a little more feta and call it a night. This is your healthy quinoa salad with grilled shrimp. Make sure to tune in next Monday at 7 o'clock for Mondays with the Millennial Chef. See you guys.